Today is actually a good day to talk about something that I get asked a lot, especially when I share what I'm building or what I've built. Okay. Now let me stick this microphone here so that we can have a small chat. Okay, there you go. One of the questions that I get asked most of the time, especially when I share my ideas or share the projects I'm building with friends or any other person, is how do you intend to make money with your project, right? Now this is the one question that I want to answer today so that you can see or get from me how differently I view projects. Okay, it's beyond just the monetary value, because there's more that I can get instead of monetary value from my projects, even though money is the end goal either way. Okay, now the first project I built was Convert Swap. Convert Swap was aimed at helping students in higher universities or colleges to do business digitally. So you don't have to walk hostel to hostel, knocking, banging people's doors, because this is so intrusive and disturbing, especially when people are preparing for examinations or someone is just tired from a long day in class and so they're taking some nap. So this allowed you to create a shop digitally, and then you can list a service or list a product under your shop. And then those who are coming to the platform, who are fellow students, can just browse from the list of products, and then they can contact you within the university, and then you organize how you're going to meet up or deliver that item to that student. For services, once you see a service that you like, let's say you doing hair plating or any service photography, you contact the student who listed it, and then you agree on how you're going to meet and have the service offered to you, right? This product, I didn't have any intention of making money from it. My goal was to have a working product that has real users, okay? And I achieved that, because that project, as we speak, it's headed to 600 users, right? So it's been a while since I last maintained it, but at the moment I'm planning on going back full blast to maintain it and to make it active so that it can serve the purpose it was intended to serve in the first place. Right now, there's another project that I'm building, which is it's just 3 weeks away from the MVP launch. This project is called MetaDev. MetaDev, if you break it into different parts, we have 3 words, or we have 3 parts actually. Meet a dev. So Meet a dev is what makes MetaDev. So this platform aims to connect developers. When I say developers, I don't mean only those who can code, not vibe coders. Anyways, even vibe coders. I also mean those who are in tech, anyone who's in tech, be it cybersecurity, be it data science, be it data analytics, be it front-end development, UI, UX, project management. You all are devs, okay? So you all can come to this platform and get to interact with other developers, right? This project also, as I share it to my friends or colleagues, the first question is, how do you intend to make money? Now let me make this clear. A backstory. When I was getting into the industry, my very first industry role, my interview was quite straightforward. Like, the interviewer asked me, have you built any projects? And I was like, yeah, sure, I've built projects. At that time, I didn't have really some solid projects that I can really boast of at the moment. But back then, I felt like I'm the OG, okay? But today, if I look back into those projects, I'm like, damn, what was I even building? No. But those projects gave me that job. The question was, so you worked on AI-powered text transcript I built an application that could transform transcribe audio to text, text to audio, and also describe images using AI. Something very simple, static, because I just plugged in the OpenAI APIs and other APIs that can help you extract text from audio and also the vice versa. So after explaining my projects, after telling the projects I have, the next question was, can you explain your projects? And so I went ahead and explained my projects, the stack, the challenges, what inspired the project, and all that. So this landed me to that role as a front-end developer at a company X. So fast forward a few months later, I was like, since my project landed me a role, why can't I build a new project that now has real users? Now that is where Comrade Swap was born. So I built Comrade Swap and then launched it, and even worked hostel to hostel, trying to market it to students in JKUAT. So it gained traction. Like as we speak, as we speak, we're almost hitting 600 active users. Even though it's been dormant for the entire 2025, I have not checked the code base for the entire 2025. So it's something that is there. As we speak now, I'm almost launching MetaDev. MetaDev, like I mentioned, it will just help connect developers, share insights, share the status, and even have accountability groups where you can actually create a small group of those who want to learn React, those who want to learn Next.js, and then you set goals, and then with those goals, you can agree on how you're going to tackle them, the timelines, and the deliverables for that particular group. Okay. I'm not building this with the main intention of making money. I'm building it so that my project can speak for itself. Opposed to Comrade Swap, MetaDev is a fully fledged project that everything I'm doing, I'm trying to make them industry standard. It has a number of features that are very complex, but I'm trying my best to implement all of them. The reason I'm saying this, even last week, just 2 weeks ago, I had another interview internally within the company. And one of the questions I was asked by the senior executive HR, do you have projects you've built? And I was like, yes. Do they have real users? Yes. Can you share the link? Yes. So I shared 2 projects. One was Comrade Swap. Number 2 was this MetaDev. MetaDev, the approach I take for building my projects, that from the moment I set up the project layout, it's deployed, and then I set up CI/CD pipelines. Okay. Now, the moment the interviewers saw these projects and the reason why I'm building these projects, like what inspired me to build these projects, they were impressed, and then they were like, if you already know all this,